A man who needs noise to move will always be a follower, but a man who leads himself in silence, without audience, without applause, is the one others feel drawn to, because power begins not when the world hears you, but when you can hear yourself in total quiet. Why this topic matters. We live in a world addicted to noise, notifications, opinions, validation, movement, and most men confuse movement with leadership. They think that being busy, loud, or reactive means they're making progress. But real leadership, masculine leadership, starts internally. It's the ability to move forward when no one's watching, to decide without asking, to walk away without announcing. And in that silence, you become a man whose energy leads without needing to convince. Common mistakes men make. Here's how most men fail to lead themselves. They wait for signs before taking action. They seek permission to take space. They crowd their minds with opinions. They overtalk their thoughts instead of sitting with them. They mistake external direction for internal clarity. They're constantly looking outward when the path they need starts within. How it's often misunderstood. Some men confuse silence with passivity. They think being silent means doing nothing. They confuse stillness with weakness, so they either retreat and shrink or perform loudly to feel in control. But leading in silence is not retreat, it's responsibility. It's choosing your next move from intention, not insecurity. It's rejecting the urge to explain and choosing instead to observe, to feel, to direct from stillness. The right frame, quiet direction. To lead yourself in silence, you must trust your inner voice over outer noise. You must be able to walk alone without losing direction, to make a decision without broadcasting it, to hold a vision that no one else believes in yet, because the man who moves in silence is building momentum no one can predict, and that unpredictability is where your power lives. Today's challenge: take 30 minutes today to be alone, completely. No music, no phone, no talking, just you. Sit, walk, breathe, and ask, what does the next version of me need to do? Don't rush to answer, just sit with the question. In that silence, you'll hear the first true signal of self-leadership. The loudest men are often the most lost, but the man who leads himself in silence needs no validation, needs no spotlight, and yet commands the room without saying a word. Subscribe to Cold Flame and keep walking this path of quiet power and grounded masculine leadership.